What's going on, y'all? So today we're gonna review another handgun. This one is one of my carries. This is an M&P 40C, chambered in 40 Smith & Wesson, 40 caliber, or whatever you want to call it. This one is the original M&P, not the 2.0. This is one of the originals that first came out as the Smith & Wesson polymer handgun, so to speak. So let's get into the history. Well, since this is the first M&P, like one of the first line of M&P semi-autos, I'm gonna take it to the history of this gun. Comes from the way back in the 1800s. Actually, the first M&P gun was a revolver. So this is cut from the same lineage, even though this ain't a revolver. It carries on the name of the original M&P service revolver. Okay, that was also carried by many policemen back in those days. I believe it was like 1860, around that time. So this M&P name you see holds a lot of weight. Alright, so this gun, the M&P 40C, I believe this came out in 07, but I believe the M&P line of semi-auto polymers came out in 05, I believe. So, but the 40 I think came out after the 9. The 9 was the first one, and then the 40 came out after it. Okay, so this is still being produced, but it's being produced in the 2.0 version now. Updated trigger, some cosmetic differences, but all in all, they're all still M&Ps. Mine's, as you can see, when I bought it, I didn't know. Buds wasn't really good at listing this, but I didn't know that some of these have magazine disconnect. And if I would have known that this one came like that, I would have not bought it. Okay, but I didn't really want to get into sending it back and all of this stuff. But yeah, this one, how I found out was I was cleaning it once before I shot it and everything, and then I was doing this, and I'm thinking something was wrong with my trigger. I'm thinking my trigger was dead. I'm thinking the trigger was broken. I called Smith & Wesson, and I forgot what he had told me. He said, I gave him the serial number, and I think I told him, he said something. He said the way to know that if there's anything wrong with the trigger, and he told me, okay, nah, you have mag disconnect in that gun. I'm like, oh God. Plus, a way to know is right here is nothing there, because the ones that don't have mag disconnect, they'll say right here, warning, gun will fire without magazine. And I didn't even fucking know that. When I got it, I said, okay, I didn't realize it, but now I know, because my Shield Plus, it says that right here, I believe so. Gotta double check that. Don't quote me on that, but I think it does. But anyway, yeah. So let's get into the grip. Let's talk about the grip of this gun, man. When you put the smaller mag in, get a pretty decent grip on it. It's a little bit. It start the trigger guard kind of starts to dig into your hand, just a little. It's nothing, not like the Glocks, but you'll feel it a little bit, not much. But when you put the magazine, the bigger mag in, that has the high capacity and has the finger extension, it's much more comfortable. Your finger right here doesn't really touch up into this trigger guard as much. You get a much better purchase on the gun. Much better purchase on it. Texture, very, I mean, it has this little scaly texture right here. It's not like the new, it's definitely not like the Shield Plus, man. This is not like sandpaper. It gives you that look, but it's very soft. It's not abrasive like the Shield is. The Shield Plus is abrasive, man. I mean, it really is. That's my only complaint with the Shield Plus. I really think they should scale back how gritty that grip texture is on the Shield Plus. But other than that, I like it. It looks good. Also in the grip, these, you know, you pull this out and you can take these off. These come off. You have different grip swells here that you can change out for if your hand is too small, you don't like how this one feels, you can put a bigger one, a wider one. But I am one of these dudes that however my gun comes, when it comes to these kind of things, if they come with removable panels, I custom my hand to what the gun comes with already on it. That's just me. So I'll never use those grip panels. I'll never use them. The sights, I actually like the sights on this M&P, man. One of the best sight pictures I have of any of my firearms. I actually like it. Old school 3-dot, you know, nothing crazy. There's 2 in the back. You get your front, you know, front sight post, white dot. Only thing, you know, they will get dirty. Probably, you know, it would help if you probably take a little a Q-tip to them sometimes and go in there. And that's what I would have to do, because I see some dirt building up inside my grips. I mean, inside my sights. And this gun I carry in the fall time, so this is my fall carry gun right now. I cleaned her and I put her away for the summertime. But yeah, I love this gun, man. I always wanted a 40C. When the 40 craze was out, I said I got to get my hands on I want a Glock 27, but I didn't like how the Glock 27 felt in my hand. So I went and looked at the M&P. It was sitting right next to it. And I said, why am I ordering me one of these? And that's what I did. So yeah, let's get into the finish. I believe this is the Melanite. This is the Melanite finish. Smith & Wesson's Melanite finish. Very durable. It's not chalky like kind of like Taurus finish. Much more durable than the Taurus, and it's kind of not like the Glocks. It's more in between, I would say, but very durable. Supposed to be rust resistant. Smooth finish. They, you know, also they come in different variants as far as colors. I've seen, I think the stainless and black frame, those are very rare. They have some black slide with flat dark earth frame. I've seen about 2 or 3 different variants of this, and then you got the all black. Barrel length on this gun is 3-inch barrel. It's a 3-inch barrel, a little bit longer than like about 3.1 inches or something like that. Mag capacity, it comes standard with one in the free states, that is. It comes with a 10-round magazine. But 2 10-rounders, sorry. 2 10-round magazines it comes with. And you can also buy aftermarket magazines, that 30-round, 25-round aftermarkets from Pro Mag. You can also fit the bigger M&P, the larger M&P pistols. You can fit those 15-rounders inside the 40C in case you want the higher mag capacity. Okay. The trigger pull on this is 6.5 pounds, if I can remember correctly. Not too bad. Let's see here. Oh yeah, forgot. Mag disconnect. Sucks. So this is the pull. So you know, it's one of those right there. Break. And then you're not gonna hear like this audible click. It's a different kind of trigger. But you know, it's not the worst. It's way better than the Sigma pistols were. If y'all had a Sigma, y'all know. So these definitely are not Sigma triggers, man. Definitely. You get better triggers on these M&Ps. Much smoother. break there. Safeties and indicators. Okay, well, we got a loaded chamber hole right there on the top. That is it as far as indicators. A loaded chamber indicator right here. Safeties, this model doesn't have the grips, that doesn't have the slide, the frame safety. But right here on this gun, if you look here, this is where the frame safety would go if that was a model. If this was a model with a frame safety, it would go right here. So the external safety would, you know, if this was one with an external, you would have a frame safety here. And then the trigger is the safety, the hinge trigger. You know, you can't just do this. You have to really press on it. But this, in this model, in this case, this is a mag disconnect gun. So that's also a safety feature. Okay, so pretty safe gun, drop safe, very safe. Never heard any bad things about the M&P when it comes to those kind of things. Okay, so this is why this is one of my favorites. Will never leave the collection. All right, now the weight, I think this gun is about, I don't have the actual specs on the weight right in front of me, so I'm gonna ballpark it. Sorry guys, so this is off the cuff, this video here. I think this was around 24 ounces if I'm not mistaken, about 24 ounces. Bigger dimensions in the XD sub compact, but it's lighter than the XD sub though, I'll tell you that much. So my personal thoughts on the gun. You can't beat them. These since these are not really, I think they still make the regular ones. They might have them in new old stock, or they might still be making them, or they just might be making them 2.0. I'm not sure, but I think Bud still has some of these regular M&Ps. You'll get these on a deal. You can find these maybe $400, $350 on a good end, brand new. These are deals. Make sure if you don't like the mag disconnect, try to ask Bud or Buds, or make sure if you look at the pictures online, it says something right here. That's where I fouled up at. But I ain't mad. People telling me I can take off the mag disconnect, but I don't want to do that. I don't really like goofing around with my guns like that. I just leave them the way they are until I, you know, if I really feel like I want to retire her and get something else, like a 27 or something, then that's probably what I would do. But I have no desire to do that. I'm happy with this gun. She's been reliable over all these years. I have no reason to replace her. Okay. Accessory rail. You can throw a light on there. What more do you need, man? Very reliable. You got the double captive recoil spring in there. So to conclude, go out and get you one, man. It's not gonna kill your pockets. Reliable Smith & Wesson reliability. And if you want to go for the M&P 2.0, it's gonna cost you a little bit more. I think they have slightly better triggers. The sights, I think, are revised on them. Go check them out. I might get my hands on one of those M&P 9 2.0 real soon. So stay tuned for that. You know, thanks for watching. This is your boy Rebel 9, and I will definitely see y'all on more videos to come. Thanks for rocking with me and subscribing. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, and I will catch y'all later.